A few days earlier, we had talked about new e-bike rules in California, and today, we're here again. But with something different because the whole e-bike scene in California is going through a lot of changes recently, and these updates are shaping how riders of all ages approach commuting, leisure rides, and passenger safety. E-bikes have quickly become a common sight across the state. Students ride them to campus, professionals commute to their offices, and many people enjoy them for weekend leisure trips. They offer a convenient, affordable, and environmentally friendly alternative to cars and traditional bicycles. However, with this rise in popularity, certain challenges have emerged. Accidents involving younger riders have increased, unsafe passenger practices have caused injuries, and confusion about where different e-bikes are allowed has created enforcement challenges. Lawmakers recognize that safety measures could no longer be overlooked, and the updated regulations aim to make riding safer for everyone. To fully understand the new laws, it is important to first revisit how California classifies e-bikes. The state divides them into three categories based on motor assistance and maximum speed, and these classes determine where the bikes can be ridden and what safety rules apply. Class 1 e-bikes provide pedal assist only, which means the motor assists only when the rider pedals, and it stops at 20 miles per hour. These bikes are ideal for casual rides, bike paths, and entry-level commuting. Class 2 e-bikes offer both pedal assist and a throttle, allowing riders to move without pedaling while still limiting the speed to 20 miles per hour. This flexibility makes them convenient for riders who may need a break or want a more relaxed riding experience. Class 3 e-bikes are high-speed pedal assist bikes that support speeds up to 28 miles per hour. They are designed for serious commuting on roads shared with motor vehicles and are required by law to include a speedometer. These classifications form the foundation for the new age and passenger rules, ensuring that riders operate their bikes safely and legally. The latest regulations in California focus on improving safety for all e-bike riders by establishing clear age limits and passenger rules, addressing risks that have been growing alongside the surge in e-bike usage. Class 3 riders must now be at least 16 years old to ride legally. This change reflects research and accident data showing that younger teens riding these faster, high-powered bikes are more prone to serious injuries. By setting a higher minimum age, lawmakers aim to ensure that riders operating these bikes have the physical coordination, judgment, and maturity required to handle higher speeds safely. Riders under 18 are required to wear helmets when riding Class 1 or 2 e-bikes, while all riders of Class 3 e-bikes must wear helmets regardless of age. This rule highlights the state's focus on protecting riders from head injuries, which are among the most severe consequences of e-bike accidents. Helmets are not just a legal requirement. They are a proven safety measure that can reduce the risk of traumatic brain injuries during crashes. For younger riders, who are more vulnerable and less experienced, wearing a helmet becomes an essential step in preventing serious accidents. Passenger regulations have also been strengthened to prevent unsafe practices that have caused injuries in the past. Riders may only carry passengers if the e-bike is specifically designed to accommodate them, and improvised seating or strapping a passenger onto a regular bike is illegal. Many incidents in the past involved riders attempting to carry extra passengers on bikes not meant for it, leading to falls, collisions, or loss of control. By strictly limiting passengers to approved designs, the law ensures that both the rider and passenger are supported safely, and that the bike's balance and handling remain reliable. Along with the new age and passenger rules, there are still several other important regulations that shape how e-bikes should be used in California. Riders don't need a license or registration, which keeps e-bikes similar to regular bicycles and makes them easy for anyone to use. However, the law is very strict about one thing: you cannot modify the motor or increase the bike's top speed. Doing so can push the bike into a different class and instantly make it illegal. There are also local rules that can change depending on where you're riding. Some parks may only allow certain classes of e-bikes, some multi-use trails may restrict motor-assisted riding, and public transit systems might have their own guidelines for bringing e-bikes on board. Because of these differences, riders are always encouraged to check local regulations before heading out. This helps avoid fines and ensures a smooth, problem-free ride. These updates didn't just appear out of nowhere. They're based on growing safety concerns and real accident data. Younger riders using faster Class 3 bikes have been involved in more serious crashes, mostly because of higher speeds and less riding experience. On top of that, illegal passenger practices, like carrying someone on a bike that isn't made for two, have led to many preventable injuries. By adding clear rules around age limits, helmet use, and passenger riding, California wants to reduce these risks. The goal is simple: protect riders, make roads safer, and prevent avoidable accidents. With these regulations, the state is trying to keep e-bikes as a sustainable, safe, and accessible transport choice for everyone, instead of letting them turn into a public safety concern. For everyday riders, the new laws mean being more aware of how you ride. Helmets are now a must, depending on your age and the class of bike you're using. Passengers can only ride if the bike is built for two, which means no more balancing someone on the back or letting kids sit on the frame. Riders also have to respect class limits and speed regulations to avoid breaking the law or causing accidents. Overall, it's about riding smarter, not just faster. For manufacturers, these laws send a clear message. They need to build bikes that meet all safety requirements, age guidelines, and passenger standards. Bikes that fail to meet these rules might face heavy restrictions or could even be pulled off the market. On the flip side, brands that focus on safety and follow the guidelines will earn more trust from consumers. It encourages companies to innovate responsibly and helps maintain a safer e-bike environment across the industry. The new regulations represent more than minor adjustments. They reflect a broader commitment to rider safety and clarity in legal standards. Riders will enjoy safer commutes, fewer accidents involving minors, and a clear understanding of when passengers are allowed. Manufacturers will be motivated to create certified, safe bikes that comply with the law, and communities will experience fewer emergency situations related to unsafe riding. By setting clear rules, California strengthens public confidence in e-bikes as a reliable and safe mode of transportation. So, these age and passenger rules are set to change the way people ride in California. They influence who can ride, what protective gear is necessary, and how passengers may be carried safely. Rather than acting as a restriction, these laws aim to empower riders, enhance safety, and encourage responsible use. California is once again setting an example for the nation, demonstrating how thoughtful regulation can ensure both innovation and protection, and paving the way for a safer e-bike future.